Hello. We are in a game. Game 2 for the Dark Elves, and as predicted, I don't know how I do it, we're facing against dwarfs. Why do I say as predicted? Here's why. Because for our skill up, I was like, should we get dodge or should we get tackle? If I get tackle, we will face Amazons. If I get dodge, we will face dwarfs. So, you know. Here we are. Okay, so far they've just got a couple of guards. And I think that's it. Took guard on the Troll Slayer, which is interesting. I'm surprised they didn't... I'm really surprised they didn't go Mighty Blow there. Sure, I'll take a babe. Oh, how they... I don't know how they're doing. Can't cancel back now. Dwarfs usually do alright though. I mean, here's the thing. I like guard. I am a proponent, as, you know, if you've watched any of our games or teams over a period of time, you'll know that I do tend to favour guard over Mighty Blow for the utility of guard. But here's the but. Dwarfs get a lot of guard anyway. So arguably your Troll Slayers don't necessarily need it. Not as a first skill anyway. Where, you know, obviously they're going to be making blitzes a lot, so a bit of Mighty Blow on them is quite nice. Shall we take the risky defense? We're going to go defense, because that's how I normally play elves. Put a little pressure on early. It's not like we're going to be breaking their armor if we go on offense, so we'll see if we can survive a few hits and then go after them. Is the general plan. This is going to be our setup. Do I bunch these guys up? No, I think I'm actually going to spread them apart. He's going to be hitting all of them either way. I guess we should put that dodge guy in the middle in case we need to dodge around for a blitz or something. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So let's see how it goes. We didn't get much of a game last time. The nice thing is, I guess we scored a touchdown. So despite the early concession, we got 3 SBP there. And we got 2 and then an MVP on our other blitzers. So not too shabby. And I guess one of our linesmen has 5 SBP somewhere. Extra rerolls all round. That's actually pretty... That's better for us. Oh no, they've only got 2 rerolls as well. Never mind. That's good for both of us. We probably are more likely to use them because dwarfs get the built-in blocks, so they don't often need to use rerolls. You see more often use them for greed. Or, you know, to secure a knockdown. Rather than rerolling a bad block, they'll use it to, you know, like turn pushes into a knockdown. If they need to get the ball free or something. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, he's got a spare player as well. I guess that's why we get the babe. Sorry, I'll wake up at some point, perhaps. So this isn't a matchup I'd choose, but I'd rather play it now than later in the campaign. I'd rather face them when they don't have any Mighty Blow. And the runner doesn't have block yet, so it's a little bit easier to get at. Honestly, I kind of like playing lower. Bit risky here. I mean, he's likely to pick it up, but if he didn't, he hasn't really secured it, so we would blitz that and be in on it. I mean, he's unlikely to drop it, but it's a, what is it, a 1 in 9? I think 1 in 9. Alright, so I guess we send somebody around. Yeah, just to there. Just to keep him honest. Then, oh, we need to remember Frenzy is a thing. So I think we're just going to do this, honestly. Okay. Didn't really get anything out of it. Weren't expecting to get much out of it anyway. You know what? I guess we will start the, start the screening early, eh? Looks like he's kind of pushing this way a little bit, so maybe what we'll do is this. And, oh, we don't have an easy way out here. You know what, we'll do this. And then if he wants to push this way, he can. We've got somebody back here, so yeah. Hey, Dweebeer. Played this guy 3 times with his guard, spam dwarfs, and beat him 3 times last season. He will leave opportunities. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Just gotta hope that we don't get too, So he does, so my comment on the interesting taking guard on the Troll Slayer, it sounds like that's a style of play that he likes to do. And I was saying beforehand, I like guard as a skill, like... Oh boy, this is an intense box. Definitely this is suggesting that we might be screening pretty hard here. I like guard as a skill, but I do think you want a little bit of variance. Alright, so that's just going to be a knockdown, which... Is he going to progress? He's going to just progress a little bit. So it looks like our screen is starting here. Where are we going to try and blitz here? I guess we're just going to blitz this guy. With lizards. But no guard at all. Okay, cool. Excellent, excellent. I'll take that. And you know what? We'll push you back inside. Just having a look there to see if it was worth doing anything over here. Is it worth trying to get a block here? I feel like it's a trap. Just having a little think here. Right now I have... No, I don't because of that guy. Okay. Sure. I guess we'll just get traditional with this. I guess if we stand this guy and that guy... we'll think about that. I'm just going to pop this guy here for the moment. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, I don't... Gotta think a little more about this. Yeah, he could surface there, so we will just, we'll just drop the gun on the safe side. It's been so long since I played this kind of matchup. Okay, so I think that should be a 1 dice now. Excellent. We'll follow it just to get out of contact. The less blocks we can take, the better. Okay, so far it's nice that we haven't had to use a reroll. You know what? I'm just gonna stay here. Are you playing this season? Is Dweebeer here? Dweeb here? Trying to decide how to pronounce that. Trying to decide if that's a silent H or not. Are you playing? Do you play lizards mostly? I am terrible with lizards, so well, I haven't really played them a whole lot. So I guess it's fair to say I'm terrible with them. Alright, alright. I wish I had one sidestepper. Okay. So, I mean, a lot of this depends on how brave we're feeling. Got a 2 dice here. Nice. I'm actually going to stay. I guess we're going to take a few blocks this turn. Because if I get this guy up, I think we have a 2 dice here. And then if I follow, I don't think I get a 2 dice, but I get a 1 dice there. Could do the 1 dice here. Or I could come in for... I think we blitz here. Okay, I'm okay using a reroll on that. Not what we'd have hoped, but we'll take it. Now let's see, if I go up here... Yeah, I would get a 2 dice with that guy. I don't know if that's important, though. I think we'll go here. Disappointing. Let's move the ball back, eh? You know what, I think I will... How many blitzes have I got over there? Got a couple over here, so I don't mind doing this. I don't know why Frenzy is just messing up my brain right now, but it is. Okay, I'll take that. Stay. Do I just try this? Yeah. Nice. Okay. We'll see what we can do with this. And you can, I guess, stay where you're at. We knocked over 3 dwarfs there. 1, 2, 3, yeah. We did some pushbacks, which honestly is fine as well. Okay, now he gets to do a bit of chain pushing. He's probably going to push this guy down here. Yep. Dig it. So now he gets guard, so he can do this block. Oh, we've both used our first reroll. Using the power of the dwarfs there to make that second one not so bad. You don't need that guy as of right now. Okay, that's nice. So I guess he could advance a bit here. Just a little. Is he gonna... No, that wouldn't make any sense. Been an interesting game so far. Okay. Always likely to happen. Okay. If I hit here, I push this guy into here, push this guy into here, we can get a 1 dice, potentially. I think I'm going to stand this guy up. Oh, that's not what we needed. Using our dice a bit too much here. So now I have to follow here. Because I've got to give the assist. Oh no. Okay, there was our little opportunity. So opportunity gone for this turn. So we just sit in place. I am going to get this guy up. I'm going to take some hits, unfortunately, but I think hitting us puts it, you know, hurts his positions. We'll just keep pushing back where we can. We haven't blitzed, so I think we're going to blitz this guy now instead. That's not going to work, so we'll just... let's see... I guess I could use this guy. Alright, so we do this. Just a push. Stay. Then we do this. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we'll just keep moving you back. And we stay. Okay, we got the first armor break. I'm sure he will have the last. And do we move this guy over here? That's just giving him an extra block. Okay. Let's see. Patience wins this. Would you have gone for the 1 die if the... Yeah, my plan was to 1 dice this guy up to here, and then dodge out for the 1 die, which I figure with me having block and him not having block looked pretty good. But, so he definitely has given us our first chance. We didn't have the opportunity to take it, but that was my plan. I just had to hit that first, the first block that we use a reroll on first, because... I'll stop saying first in a minute. Just to get... I think it was getting the guard out of the way, or maybe I just... Or I had to provide myself an assist, I think, first. And we used a reroll there, and then we just rolled 2 both downs for the maneuver one. I think I still would have made the 1 dice, even without the reroll, because it's a 2+. And then you get a chance on the ball. So it still felt pretty good. Oh, okay, using the ball carrier for the assist. I mean, this guy's stunned, so it's not the riskiest thing I've ever seen. And where's the blitz gonna be? He's got 2 guards still left to move. Okay, okay. But this is a frenzy trap here. Oh, he's gonna go for it anyway? Hang on, it's not a frenzy trap. Well, it'll be a 1 dice, but he's gonna push us down here, right? Yeah, okay. Does he have guard here? He doesn't have guard. So what we need to do is stand this guy up. Yeah, easy 1 die indeed. I would like to use somebody with block. My blockers are a little busy though. Oh, hang on. Oh, he's got both his guards here. That's right. Huh. I've only got 1 reroll left, so I'm kind of loath to dodge here. Oh, you got up. Could one dice this. Then I could two dice this. Then I'd... If it works, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be a GFI. So I may as well just do the dodge out block. I don't think there's anything else I do first, unfortunately. Okay. Ball out. If it bounces back towards us, it's quids in. Maybe. Okay, just let that go. Drop back. Drop back. Okay. The ball is in the hand. The ball is in the hand. So now we try and retreat with the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh boy. Nice, nice. Okay, not as good. Stay. Oh, wanted to get that guy across to help. Oh well. Okay. Maybe took a little too long to think about that, but we did get the ball free. And I don't think we're gonna... You know, if I'd moved this guy... I still don't know that he'd have been able to surf here, so... Yeah, I'd have liked to have him over here to help out. But we've given ourselves a chance. If nothing else, it's going to be an impressive score for him if he gets a score. Oh, that's a nice little move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. He would still need a dodge, though, to get us. Yeah, I think using that assist... You did say he was... Yeah, you called it there, Dweeby. He left... That was a very that was a completely unnecessary one to leave as well. Yeah, you'd have to dodge. I don't know how brave you're feeling. So the question now is, can we get enough presence upfield? I would love to score on his half, because obviously there's no guarantee that we score on our half. No. Okay, this is a lot braver than I was expecting. And he made it as well. Well. I was not prepared for that. Okay, okay. So that's an easy up. How are we getting out of here, I wonder? I think you've probably just got to get up. I think you just get up. You just get up. I think you do this. Good, good. Because we need to free up our blitzers here to come help. And to get in the way. This is tricky. I think we're just going to come up to here. Okay. Alright, I guess... I don't like that though. But what else have we got here? I could have got an assist over to this guy, I could have got out. I'm kind of looking at one dice here, which I dislike intensely. I'm trying to see if there's any other possibilities. I mean, I could move this guy. That could work. You know what? We should just get this guy up. Oh, the guard. I forgot about the guard. Okay, I don't like this, but this would kind of solve the problem. Okay, I think we use the reroll here. Taking a bit of a risk there. But I figure with the way the board is standing, we've got a lot more guys that can get down there than he does. We'll see. I suppose we were probably in an okay position already. Now we may not pick up the ball. This is why you need to give yourself more time to think than 2 seconds. But yeah, I don't... Maybe I should have just one dice blitzed out with that guy. The real problem was forgetting that he had guard. I mean, that was what threw off the whole thing. He plays very aggressive. Blitz here, and then up. He's quite slow though. What's the plan here? Is it just to get on this guy? Yeah, okay. Getting guard was the issue. I qualified, yeah, I qualified a year or two ago with Dark Elves. And then ended up playing, what's his name? Colian? Colian's Norse. And so I lost out there in the, in the round of whatever it was at the time. Okay, so just gonna try and come through and blitz here. Now we're gonna bring this guy up just in case he can be useful. Well, that's half okay. Is there any reason not to try and get up there with this guy? I don't see one, if there is. It's got to believe in those 2 pluses, I guess. Okay, that's good. That's good. Making our dodges pretty well. Certainly some of them. We're getting the... I feel like we're getting the armor, lion's share of the armor breaks as well. And our dodging is going surprisingly well. How about you? Have you, I was just asking if are you playing this season? You said you were playing last season with Lizzie's. So this is actually a pretty awkward situation for him because he's going to have to dodge to avoid the 2 dice against, you're going to have to dodge back, or I guess probably just dodge here actually. So it'd be a 4+ for the 1 die. He won't give up though, even with the score against his drive. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that he's kind of willing to do whatever, which is good. I don't think he should give up. And the foul makes sense as well. He's got the spare player, and you need to try and get what advantage you can. Okay, that makes my next turn easier. Oh. Well. Maybe, didn't have a huge amount of time last season with work. I know what you mean. I tend to play not as many games as I'd like. Qualified min-max Norse the season before for the first time. Nice! It's been a long time. It's been like a bunch of seasons since I qualified. I don't usually play more than sort of 15 to 20 games. I mean, in fairness, I thought you were going to be right there. I thought he was going to play on as well, because I think it was still to play for. He doesn't know how we are on attack. You know, you don't know what kickoff results you're going to get. I think you at least... I don't know why you wouldn't at least play for the start of the second half to see if things kind of go favorably for you. You know, the ball could land on the sideline and then get fumbled and then come back to you. It's a weird decision. I don't know what his record was, but he's obviously played a few games with them. I am quite happy with that SVP though. I think we rolled a bad... Did we roll another bad winnings there? I don't know. I was not paying attention. But yeah, he definitely... Armor breaks, he was having some rough luck with the armor breaks. He did more blocks than us and got less, and obviously that's not how it should go. Yeah, I really don't think that was a give-up situation. I think that was a tough situation, but... You know... Dwarfs aren't too bad on defense. Okay, we got 80k, so yeah, not as much as I'd have liked to snag. I'd have liked to snag enough for the witch, but... In fairness, we can't really be picky, can we? We had a good result there. Ooh. Okay, I am liking the start of this team. I always like me some Agility 5 blitzers. I mean, he'll probably die, but if he doesn't, he's going to cause a lot of problems for people. That is, that's a pretty good start. Unfortunately, it's 2 concedes, which is sad. Neither of which I think probably should have been conceded when they were conceded. But, I know it's nice, isn't it? So much we could do with him, but I think... I mean... Yeah, he's just going to be very nice. We'll see kind of like how things progress with other skills and other players as to how I'm gonna... I'm already feeling the leap though. I'm already feeling the leap blitzer. Can't help it. Just having that utility. I kind of prefer to have a witch elf for leap, because then you can give her a wrestle leap if you if you get the plus agility. But I mean, I'm not going to complain. Well, I expected that to be longer, but 30 minutes. Huh. I'd like to play another one, but the problem with these concessions is I always kind of plan out time. Yeah, I don't think I have the time to play the second one, which is sad. I gotta admit, I pretty much always go 4 blitzers. Sometimes I try the 4 blitzers, 1 witch, and 1 reroll, but that tends to go wrong. Yeah, I mean, witches are so good, but at the same time, they level really fast, so I don't mind waiting a few games to get them. Same with the reroll. I feel like Dark Elves are pretty good as is, so I don't mind waiting for that 3rd reroll. The 1 reroll is just dodgy though. The Wood Elves we played against in the first game only had 1 reroll. and it, you know, they used it in the first turn, and I was like, okay, this is already going bad for them. But yeah, I do like the 4 blitzer, everybody else lineman. It's kind of what I'm used to. And then bringing the witches for the utility. You said you qualified with Norse. I do not. I'm terrible. Norse are another team. Norse, Lizardmen, I've barely played. They're 2 of the teams that I've least played with. And Dwarfs I don't do too bad with, I think, head-to-head record, but Norse just have a weird hold over me. I don't know what it is about them. I get into those games where, when reroll Woody's quite common. Yeah. I mean, you can... The problem is, I feel like you can do it, but a lot of the time, it's either going to punish you, or you kind of feel like you've been lucky if it works. Because obviously every block you make is a potential disaster, and not that you want to make that many blocks. Now what I normally go for, if I'm being honest... Nice. First time trying min-max Norse, qualified pretty easy, excellent. Yeah, I'm terrible with them, really, really am. I don't play Treeman when I play Wood Elves. They don't work for me, so that helps me out because I can do... I do the 2 War Dancers, and then I just I like the War Dancer Catcher combo of just 2 War Dancers, loads of catchers, and then linemen. So I build up gradually the catchers as I go through, and it's just, you know, that seems to work for me. The tree always seems to just not work, even though I've played against people where the tree works for them. It doesn't work for me. And I guess, you know, I guess I could learn to use it better. But, I like having the extra person instead. The extra elf. I'm all about playing the screening and then swinging from side to side of the field until they get pulled apart too much that you can just run through. And the treatment you can use a treatment for that, because you can just kind of use them as an anchor point in the middle, I guess. Yeah, I can see that. A bit of a love-hate thing there. And I know a lot of people play him every time, just doesn't fit my style. Or I haven't learned how to use him properly. Honestly, I haven't played a lot of Wood Elves recently because of their high risk, high reward style. I know some people play Wood Elves as well, where they just score as much as possible. You know, they just basically outscore their opponent, and they're just always trying to be on defense to get the War Dancers doing the defense. But I like the Dark Elves for their slightly in between. I have no issue with the stalling, you know, 1-0 or ideally for me, doing what we did there and just defending and prying the ball loose, stopping them scoring, and then just getting one on my half. I don't tend to be a big scorer. Yeah, I've seen Anarian play a couple times, and my mind doesn't work that way, or I don't want to try and play that way, because I guess it can work if it works, but obviously, you know, a bad roll here or there against the wrong player, and you're in horrible danger. Now, you could argue if you're good enough, it doesn't matter, and that's a fair point, but I'm definitely a low risk, low reward player. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Off to a good start for sure. No actual completed games yet, but at least we got some SPP out of it in the right sort of places. We got 3 MVPs on blitzers, which is at least something. Because normally what happens is you just get them all on your linemen. I mean, you do need some linemen to get a few skills, so it wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, it's very, very good to watch. But yeah, it's, I haven't watched him enough to see when it doesn't work. I'm assuming it doesn't work all the time. I know he's very good, so he makes it work a lot of the time. And I think there is a degree... I feel like with some of the... And maybe this is wrong, but I feel like with some of the big streamers especially, and if you watch like a little streamer play a big streamer or whatnot, so you're kind of seeing it from the other side, you can see that reputation can kind of influence and pressure people as well. So I think sometimes there's an element to which just the intimidation factor of being up against a good player kind of tilts you off like real early. Not even if it's just minor, you just kind of like are second guessing everything you do because you know that they're that good that you feel like you're going to have the game of your life to beat them, where if you just played more calmly and it was just against somebody you didn't know, you'd have a better time with it. I've definitely seen that from the opposite side, and I saw one the other day like that, and it can be a factor. Not always, I mean, obviously they're also good, but I guess, you know, when there's so much dice involved, but there's also so much head games involved, it's a really interesting mix. I think that's why it's such an addictive game. There's always that outside chance of something magnificent happening or something dreadful happening, but it's a game where skill is obviously still a huge factor because the same people tend to be up the top all the time, so it's no accident. Alrighty. Thanks for hanging out. It's been good to chat. Do you just play or do you stream at all? I feel like I recognize your name. I feel like I might have seen you in... I don't know if I've seen you in the stream. It's been a while, but I feel like I might have seen you when maybe on other streams. I'm not good about going to streams. I generally watch most stuff on YouTube, but yeah, hopefully I'll catch you again soon. Maybe we'll run into you. You said you're not... Either you're not playing or you're not playing much this season. Okay, cool. You mean sort of talk about what's going on? Is that what you're meaning? Like... I wish I could play a bit more. I mean, arguably I could, but I'd be sort of denying other things, so, but yeah, thanks. I try and at least say what's going on in my head as much as I can. And I think the fun thing as well, about the streaming, which I didn't get because I played a long time before I started streaming, but I think the fun thing is predicting what they're going to do as well. That's, you know, that's always kind of a big part of it, is working out what tactics they're going to use, what kind of player they are, and sort of, you know, in that last game, sometimes they surprise you and do like a dodge with the Troll Slayer you weren't expecting, but on the whole, you, it's fun talking about what they're going to do right before they're doing it. Because I think ideally you want to be doing that when you play anyway, right? Because you want to be sort of predicting their maneuvers so that you can be planning your own maneuvers either in advance or on your own turn beforehand. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. Okay, cool. Well, feel free to pop in any time. I'm probably going to play more regularly, but I think part of my problem is I don't do long streams. Like, I don't do sort of 2 or 3 games back to back, because I usually just set aside a small amount of time. And unless we get a concede, like a very early concede, I often don't have the time to run into a second game. Maybe at some point I'll play a little bit more, but always lots of stuff going on. But yeah, have a good one, and I will see you sometime soon. I'm sure I'll be playing the next few days, so yeah, bye for now, and goodbye YouTube. Thanks for watching. I know this... I kind of let the YouTube video run on a little bit as well, so it might not be so easy to predict it's a concede. You never know. Cool. Yep. Bye for now, everybody.